I asked folks on X to come up with questions to ask you, but before I ask that, I want to talk about this very scientific poll you just ran on X. I think you had 150,000 people participate. Is Jeffrey Epstein dead? Did he kill himself? Is he still alive? I forget what the other option was.
Did he kill himself? That got 3%, if I remember. 3% of the 147,000 people who took this poll think Jeffrey Epstein killed himself. It was like...
And Dan Bongino was one of those, I guess, who participated.
Dan Bongino and Kash Patel obviously took the poll.
Yeah.
And they called all their family and said, do this. That's how we got to 3%. Then it was... This was surprising. It started out like 30-40 and it flipped to 40-30, but it's 40-some% said that he's still alive, and 30-some% say that he's dead, but he was murdered basically, and 18 or 20 something like that. 18% said just show me the poll.
Yeah,
I list that on the poll now because I realize that is what a lot of people want. They think they think Mossad might be watching the traffic on that poll.
Right.
So there's 18% past the IQ. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
18% are like, there's no way in hell I'm going to disclose my preference here and then flag myself for all time.
By the way, you may be kidding, but that's precisely what I do when I take polls like this.
You're part of the 18%.
I know they're coming after me.
Just show me the poll. And again, not scientific. Obviously, a lot of those are my followers, but here's the thing. I wasn't paying a lot of attention when Epstein disappeared. We can just all agree we can't find him, right?
Yeah.
Either, whichever of the three options you chose. And maybe number 4, just show me the poll. Maybe you're thinking something else that I didn't even imagine. But we all agree he's not around. We can't find him. The question would be, is he the kind of guy who thought he was cornered and there was no way out? I don't think so. Like, Jeffrey Epstein, to me, seemed like the kind of guy who was just waiting for them to come and unlock the key and take him back to one of his mansions.
Mm-hmm.
And he knew, just like with the first conviction, he just would have to wait for a while and play his cards right. And I think he was that arrogant. That kind of arrogance is built because you got away with it before, and then you got away with it 1,000 times, and you got so much dirt. He's probably thinking, if I can get back to my hard drive, this is all over with, right? And so I don't know what.
Or just indispensable. Like, he was the guy that fixed problems for this elite class of financiers and politicians.
Like his thought process, he suggested Ehud Barak. Think of all the people who owe you something, and then start from there.
Yeah.
Like, those were his words to Ehud Barak. That's what he had to be thinking in the jail cell. So, the first time I saw this on the news that Epstein killed himself, I thought, well, maybe he did. It seemed as reasonable and plausible as any other outcome. But now, as we get the full color of who he was and the kinds of things he did and what he got away with, I'm not in that 3%.